The following is a production of The following is a production of the Department of Broadcasting at Western Illinois University.
Coming up on Live at 4. In the midst of winter, walking as well as driving can be risky. Stay tuned and we'll let you know how to stay safe. Lately, we've been experiencing snowstorms and frigid temperatures. We'll tell you if this will continue. And the biggest cable companies in America may be making history. All that and more now.
You're watching NEWS3 Live at 4 with Jay Jacobs, Shanae Glasgow, sports with Mitchell Winkleman, and weather with our team of meteorology students. Live at 4 starts now.
After days of frigid temperatures, we're finally getting some relief. Good afternoon. Welcome to Live at 4. I'm Shanae Glasgow.
And I'm Jay Jacobs. While it's still chilly outside, the snow is slowly starting to melt away. The morning started off in the teens, and then we hit the highs above freezing this afternoon. But will this warm up continue? News 3's Dana Zimmer has a look at tonight's temperature in our first forecast. Dana?
Yeah, you know, we're currently sitting at 36 degrees here in Macomb. Now, this is the first time we broke above freezing in the past 2 weeks, so it's been a while. Winds southwest at 13 miles per hour, but we're going to see those gusts anywhere between 20 and 25 miles per hour. Taking a look at our regional temperatures, Chicago's still sitting down there at 23, but as we work our way down to the southwest, these temperatures gradually increase. Springfield, Illinois at 35, Columbia at 40, and Springfield, Missouri at 46. Stay tuned to check out to see if there's going to be some snow this Valentine's Day. And are these warm temperatures here to stay? Find out during your full weather forecast. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Dana. We're not the only ones in a deep freeze. Take a look at this. It's a NASA photo of the Great Lakes. They're set to break records with ice and cold. The Great Lakes Environmental Research Lab says 87% of the lakes are covered in ice. The last time they were covered in this much ice was back in 1979. Researchers say at the rate that the ice is growing, the Great Lakes could set a new record sometime next week.
And it can be hard walking around campus in this ice and snow, and it can be just as difficult driving your car. Live at 4's Corshea Terrell gives you some helpful winter driving tips.
Old Man Winter is showing no signs of letting up with temperatures below zero and snowstorms. So here are a few safety tips to remember to keep yourself, your family, and your car safe.
Remember that if you are traveling, drive at a slow speed, stop at all intersections, and then always remember to buckle your seatbelt.
If you don't hear it click, it's not closed.
Remember to brush all snow off your car.
To ensure your car is ready, here are a few tips. Knock off all excess snow in between tires and underneath the car. Check mirrors, and for backup, always have a spare tire. Finally, drive slow and be cautious.
For WIU TV3, I'm Corshea Terrell.
Thanks, Corshea. Also in winter, experts suggest that you should keep a winter emergency kit in your car. This might include jumper cables, a shovel, and a blanket. And in more local news, college scholarships may be hard to come by, but for this one, all you have to do is tweet. The NCAA is giving away $10,000 in scholarship money to the top 16 schools who tweet in their sixth fan competition. The winning school will receive a $100,000 donation to scholarship funds. To win, simply tweet hashtag sixth fan and hashtag WILL to vote for your Leathernecks. The first round ends in 3 days, and Western currently holds the 8th spot.
Western played host to an award-winning chef and New York Times bestselling author this week. On Monday, people came out for a cooking demonstration and book signing by Chef Jeff Henderson. Chef Jeff, who went from convicted felon to Food Network star, gave an inspirational speech on how to realize your own potential and become successful in life. And smoking is the leading cause of lung cancer, but there could be something in your own home just as deadly. News 3's Kyle Samuels has more on the story.
There could be a silent killer lurking in your home, undetectable to all 5 senses. So, what is this killer? We talked to Environmental Health Director at the McDonough County Health Department, Chris Adams.
Radon is it's a colorless, odorless gas that actually is naturally in the soil, and it's harmful to humans because it causes lung cancer.
Macomb resident Phil Weiss let us test his basement for this deadly gas. We asked him if he has ever had his home tested for radon.
The house, I don't believe, has been tested. It may have been before we purchased it, but to my knowledge, I don't think it has ever been tested.
Testing a home for radon is a very simple and inexpensive process. We picked up this kit for $6 at the health department. First, we unpackaged the kit, which contained a sponge, the testing envelope, and instructions. You will need to find an area in the home where the airflow is unobstructed and at least 3 to 6 feet off the ground. We decided to hang our test on their ceiling fan cord in the middle of the room. That way we could get a steady airflow for accurate test results. You can hang the test kit for 3 to 7 days. Once the test is complete, remove the sponge screen and mail the test envelope. Adam says the turnaround time is fairly quick.
Is about 2 weeks, but you can also check the status sooner by using your canister number, and you can go online and check the status just using your canister number, and it'll tell you where it's at, if the lab's received it or they've already tested. But they'll also mail you a hard copy of the test results as well.
We are sending out the test results to the laboratory, and we should have the results in a few weeks, and we will bring those to you. For News 3, this is Kyle Samuel.
Radon testing kits are available currently for $12.
And local women looking to work on your self-defense skills, listen up. WIU's Office of Public Safety is offering a rape aggression defense course starting Wednesday, March 19th. The $20 per person course will also be held on Wednesdays, March 26th, April 2nd, and April 9th. They begin at 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. in the Donald S. Spencer Student Recreation Center on the WIU campus. For more information, contact Campus OPS at 309-298-1949. And if you're looking for something to do tomorrow night, the Women's Center is hosting their annual benefit performance of the Vagina Monologues. It's a global movement to raise awareness and funds for anti-violence groups within their communities. Tickets can be purchased at the Women's Center located in the Multicultural Center in advance, or you can purchase them at the door for $10 for students, $12 for non-students. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the event will run until Sunday afternoon.
Are you looking for a different yet affordable dining experience on campus? Well, look no further. Canal Block Cafe will be opening its kitchen February 18th. Meals will be served from 11:30 a.m. till 12:45 p.m. for $7 each in Canal Block 239. Meals include an entree, dessert, and a drink. Reservations can be made by contacting Sharon Thompson at 298-1085 or using the Canal Block Cafe app. And students and faculty are invited to come and see An Evening with Chekhov as the theater department shares a selection of his short stories and a play. The event starts tomorrow night at 7:30 in the Simpkins Theater. If you can't make it tomorrow night, well, there is a showing on Saturday night. It will be free to students and faculty members with an ID and $2 for the general public.
And Phi Kappa Phi is now seeking nominations for the 2014 Faculty Initiates. Faculty members need to have been at Western for 5 or more years. The organization is asking for a letter of nomination and a copy of the nominee's current detailed vita. For more information, contact Dale Adkins at kd-adkins1@wiu.edu. And each week, News 3 brings you a closer look at local animals that need a home. Today, Franny Smith introduces us to one who might steal your heart this Valentine's Day.
This week's pet of the week is Gibbs. He was dropped off at the shelter on January 1st of this year. Gibbs is a very spirited dog and is known for being very well behaved.
This little guy here is Gibbs. He is a stray drop-off. He's unaltered. He's an Aussie mix. He's about 2 years old, and he's very, very energetic.
The McDonough County Animal Shelter is a part of the McDonough County Humane Society, which offers resources like obedience training for your newly adopted animal. Like their page on Facebook to find out the latest animals needing a home. The shelter is located on 101 East Tower Road. They're open from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. And remember, it's not just dogs that are available for adoption, but cats too. Tune in next week to find out the next pet waiting for adoption. In Macomb, I'm Franny Smith, News 3.
The animal shelter is open to the public and proper identification is required in order to adopt your pet.
Coming up on Live at 4, a merger that could potentially shake the cable TV landscape.
And a verdict is expected at any moment in the trial of Michael Dunn. All that and more after the break.
Don't look at me. Your hair's a bit frizzy today. Oh, you should pick that up. Oh, you're such a dork. Loser. Here, let me help you with that. Oops.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Oh, look. Your crush is looking at you. Poor you.
They want to help, but don't know how.
See, no one here's gonna help you, because no one
Teach your
likes you.
kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Concealed carry is now legal in Illinois, but many aren't sure how the law applies to places like Western.
Live at 4's Lauren Crowey tells us how the new law applies to students on campus.
You may be seeing many of these stickers on doors around campus, or even businesses. Concealed carry is a new law in the state of Illinois and is one of the last states to pass it. According to Director of OPS Scott Harris, there are a number of things that the public needs to know about the new law.
To get a concealed carry permit, the citizen first has to have a FOID card, that's a firearms owner identification card. They have to take a approved training class, which is 16 hours. Part of that training is not only covers the law, but then also covers safety, weapon handling, and then range experience.
If you have a concealed carry permit, you are permitted to handguns only, and it must be concealed as much as possible at all times. Just because concealed carry is now legal in Illinois, you cannot just take your weapon anywhere. On campus, for example, weapons are only allowed in parking lots. Chief Harris says there are some places in Illinois where concealed carry is not permitted.
Child care facilities, courts, hospitals, parks, a liquor establishment that derives more than 50% of their revenue from the sale of alcohol. A university is also exempt.
Chief Harris says that the new law should not have a major impact on campus safety.
And we're talking people that are aware of the law. They took advantage to take advantage of this Concealed Carry Act. I don't believe that they're going to violate that law.
WIU is still a weapon-free campus. It is obvious that many people feel very safe now that the new law is in place, yet others feel many safety precautions need to be taken. For more information on the WIU's concealed carry law, you can visit the Student Code of Conduct at wiu.edu. For News 3, I'm Lauren Curry.
Thanks, Lauren. OPS encourages you to contact their office if you have any questions about concealed carry laws. In national news, jury deliberations continue in the trial of a Florida man, Michael Dunn. Dunn faces first-degree murder charges in the shooting death of 17-year-old Jordan Davis in the parking lot of a Jacksonville convenience store. Dunn claims he saw what he thought was a gun pointed at him after an argument with Davis and then opened fire. Dunn says the argument started over the volume of music played from the car Davis and several friends were sitting in. The court In the court, the prosecution said that even though a gun was never found, there still could have been a gun that was stashed somewhere. We will bring information as it becomes available.
A popular product could be making your car ride unsafe for your children. Graco, a manufacturer of baby products, is recalling 11 of its 18 car seat models. The seats are being recalled because the buckle becomes stuck, causing children to become trapped in an emergency. Graco is being asked to recall all 11 of its models by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. However, the company is only recalling 11 of those models. Graco reports that no injuries have been associated with this defect. And history could be made this year as the two largest cable companies in America could merge. Comcast announced this morning it intends to purchase Time Warner Cable in a $45 billion deal. If the deal goes through as planned, Comcast would be the dominant cable provider in America for an estimated 1 in 3 American homes. The two companies expect the deal to receive government approval and take effect at the end of the year.
And Winter Storm Pax is making a mess all up the East Coast. The storm has affected 14 states, including the District of Columbia. As of now, there have been at least 11 deaths as a result of the storm, including a pregnant woman that was struck by a snowplow. However, all the snow isn't the only problem. CNN reports that temperatures over the weekend will be high, causing the snow to melt. If temperatures drop again, it will create an icy sheet that would cause more accidents and death.
So what does this mean for us in the Midwest?
News 3's Dana Zimmer is back with your full weather forecast after the break.
Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stabbing me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
So what you want to do is, have you already enrolled? You're doing fine.
What did that just do?
Select the drop-down menu again. To
Wait.
the site, you're already enrolled. Example here, so don't panic. You're ready to make your payment. Submit. There it is.
Oh my God! I really can't believe it.
That's awesome. Good for you.
There's no place like home.
Getting home safely is just a click away. But making sure your child is in the right seat is just one of the steps down the road to safer travels.
I don't know how it works.
Find the right seat for your little one's age and size.
We know what you told us.
There's no better way to get home safely. Know for sure that your child is in the right seat. Get all the facts at safercar.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
I grew up in the housing projects of Cleveland. I didn't even know that life could be any better than it was. Education for me has been a way to get away from the agony of what was normal life. I want to be able to impact the community, not just look back on where I came from, but to reach back to where I came from and pull some people up with me. My name is David, and I am your dividend.
Practically feeling like spring out there right now. High of 36 in Macomb today, dew point at 28, and it's bringing those warm temperatures at southwest winds at 13 miles per hour, gusting anywhere between 20 and 25. Taking a look at our regional radar, not too much going on right now. We have an area of some lake effect snow up north, but other than that, pretty calm. Taking a look at regional temperatures, like I said, Chicago is sitting at 23, but as we work our way to the southwest, these temperatures are going to gradually increase, with Wichita, Kansas over here at 43. Taking a look at our national temperatures, over to the East Coast, pretty chilly right now as they're getting plummeted with winter storm Pax. Boston at a high of 33 and Washington at 37. As they work our way to the south, much more mild temperatures. Atlanta only reaching a high of 43 as they're experiencing some rain. And over here to our west, Los Angeles 70 and Phoenix 76. Surface radar shows there's that lake effect snow right here, areas of Indiana and southwest Michigan. That warm front passed through our area today, bringing some warmer temperatures and southwest winds. But look right behind it, following through is that cold front, and that's what's going to play an effect into our area tomorrow. As for tomorrow's surface, that cold front's going to pass through, bringing in with it some precip. And now this is going to be in the form of snow, as cold front's going to drop those temperatures back below freezing once again. And as for Saturday, a high pressure is going to sit just below to the south of us, and we're going to see some increasing cloudiness throughout the day. As for tonight, we're going to see a low of 15 in Macomb, mostly cloudy. Those clouds are going to increase throughout the night, and we're going to see some snow expected in the early morning hours. Winds are going to shift to the northwest at 15 to 20 miles per hour. And as for tomorrow, like I said, snow likely. This is going to start around 6 or 7 a.m., and these are expected to end by the early afternoon by 1 or 2. Winds are going to calm down from the northwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour, and also a high of 24. Taking a look at our 5-day forecast, Saturday, high of 29, we're going to see a 30% chance of wintry mix. Sunday, temperatures reaching just a little bit below freezing, 31. Monday, for Washington's birthday, high of 40, and Tuesday, 42. So we're going to see these temperatures slowly on the rise once again. And by the end of next week, we should see temperatures in the low 50s.
Yeah, that's good to see it going up and up, the temperatures. Isn't that right?
Yes,
Sheree?
I like warm.
Definitely. Sick of the cold.
And I believe that we've been going up and up in the Olympics as America as well. Is that right, Mitch?
Yeah, a little bit. A rough start at first, but definitely getting there. Coming up in sports, the USA men's hockey team opened up its Sochi debut earlier this morning, real early, 6:30 a.m. Could they get the job done against Slovakia? And one of the baseball's best will be calling it quits after this season. Find out who next in sports.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
The USA men's hockey team opened up the preliminaries this morning at 6:30 a.m. against Slovakia. Yes, I watched. They crushed the Slovakians 7-1. Looking here on the stat sheet, Paul Stastny, Colorado Avalanche player, 2 goals. Kane had 2 assists. Quick with 22 saves. The Americans will face up with Russia Saturday and close out the prelims Sunday against Slovenia. Both games are scheduled for 6:30 a.m. live, so get up, flip on, and cheer for your country. We are now 1 week into the 2014 Sochi Olympics, and here is where the United States are currently standing in the medal count. Germany is in first with 7 golds, 2 silvers, and a bronze. Canada, 4 golds, and USA trailing just a little bit with 4 golds, 2 silvers, and 6 bronze. But there is plenty of time left for that, so 10 days left. America needs to get up there. Moving on, one of baseball's current all-time greats, Derek Jeter, will be playing in his final season this upcoming spring. He announced yesterday, the 39-year-old said yesterday, he feels it in his heart that it is time to hang up the cleats. Derek Jeter is one of the most respected guys around the league and will be missed dearly. The 13-time All-Star, 5-time Glove Award winner, 3,000 hit club, and 5-time World Series Yankee champ will end it after this year and wait for his haul in 2018, his first year of eligibility. And moving over to Chicago, the Chicago Cubs pitchers and catchers reported to spring training today, while White Sox pitchers and catchers will report Saturday. The Cubs' full squad will arrive in Mesa, Arizona next Tuesday, and the White Sox will report next Friday. Baseball season is here. Both teams are looking to have better seasons than last year. The Western Illinois men's basketball team is back at home tonight, taking on the North Dakota State Bison at 7 o'clock inside Western Hall. Look at the schedule for this weekend. The men's basketball team will play North Dakota State tonight, South Dakota State Saturday, two teams that they must win if they want to keep moving up in the standings. And the women are also in action too, but they're playing at North Dakota State tonight, just like the men, and Saturday at South Dakota State as well. The men 9-14, women 12-11, 4-4 in the Summit League. Good luck to them this weekend. And due to severe weather down south, the Western Illinois softball tournament schedule has changed up a little bit this weekend in Auburn, Alabama. Looking at the schedule, they will now play Friday at 10 a.m. against Marshall, and followed by that, they will play Loyola of Chicago at 12:30. Saturday, they will take on Auburn at 5:30, followed by that, Winthrop at 7:30, and Sunday, they will close out the tournament at 11 a.m. against Nebraska, Omaha. The 4-0 softball team looks to keep it going with those 5 tough games down south in Auburn, Alabama. Their first game at home this season will be on March 26th against Morehead State. And guys, that's all for sports today.
Yeah, good luck to our Leathernecks. Good luck to our Leathernecks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And USA.
Yeah, USA right here.
After the break, we'll tell you who Saturday Night Live alum Seth Meyers has tagged as the newest leader of The Late Show.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who take action are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
You always made sure I brushed my teeth.
You told me that smart was cool.
You always told me to dream big.
To all of those parents who took the time to make raising their children their most important job, we'd like to say,
thank you.
Thank you.
From the bottom of my heart, thanks, Mom and Dad.
This message is brought to you by the U.S. Air Force.
Where do you think you're going?
Is your body holding you back?
I want to go running. Not with that knee, you're not. I'm fine. Negative.
Your bones and joints can say no at any age.
With that shoulder, you're gonna pick up that truck. Really?
Keeping you from working, playing, or just plain moving.
Let's not pick her up. What do you say?
Yet a lot of people who live with pain fight back.
Use your head. Save your back. My bride, my rules.
And regain their lives.
You gotta be kidding me.
Whoa. I'm going running. I'm going running.
I got to see this. Come on, pick it up.
Fight for your mobility. Find your own inspiration at anationinmotion.org. A message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons.
Come on. I'll take it from here.
When Late Night debuts in a few weeks, there will be more than one familiar SNL face. This week, Seth Meyers announced that his former co-worker, Fred Arzeman, will lead his band.
Late Night with Seth Meyers premieres on February 24th on NBC.
That's all we have for today's newscast. For Mitch Winkleman, I'm Jay Jacobs.
And for Dana Zimmer, I'm Shanae Glasgow.
Keep up to date with us on our Facebook page or news3wyu.com.
Have a great night, everyone.
And go USA.
Woo!